Okay, so we got a compass for the new mode here. This is the new Season 5 roguelite game mode that they've just added into the game and now is available in the public test realm. It opens like a nightmare dungeon, so you use it and you can travel immediately inside. Once you're inside, you go up here in the middle, you kill the Aether Fiend, and it begins. Now, it is sort of a horde mode, basically. There are 5 waves. You're going to fight the 5 waves, and after each one of these, you're going to choose a bonus in the game, and the bonus is pretty much going to be like, hey, we'll give you more of your Aethers, which is what this is up here, kind of where Baneful Hearts normally would be if you're in Helltide, for instance, and then you use those Aethers to buy a reward at the end of it. So this is sort of the gameplay. You sit here, they're going to run at you in the middle, and it just kind of repeats over and over and over again. And I will show you the bonus that happens after the first wave. Also, every now and then, one of these are going to appear like a little mini event. For instance, this one's an Aether Fiend, so I kill him, or it's going to flash on screen, go over here to whatever this little mini event is. Sometimes it's an Aether Mass. Sometimes it's like a pillar that you have to, kill minions around in it. For instance, this is exactly what I was talking about, the Soul Spire, so you bring people into it. It's basically sort of like the events that happen in the overworld. These little ones will appear, and you're doing them during the Horde mode also, and that gave me +1 Birthing Aether, and that's just a way you can collect more and more of the resources. There's another one up here, so I'm going to run up here, wait for them to get within the circle, and then I'll kill them within the circle in order to make this HP bar go down. And once this HP bar is down, there we go again, another +1 of these, and then we just kind of continue the wave. So we're still on wave 1. You can see the timer. Wave 1's about to end, and you're going to be able to see the bonuses that come in association with that. Okay, so wave 1 is now over. We survived the wave. So now there's 3 different options for us, okay? We can either get unlimited resources while we're slowed directly after killing an Aetheric Mass. I don't really want this one because it doesn't really do anything. I don't really care about unlimited resources. This one here is the mass that gets summoned, plus 25% damage, but the mass gives us +1 more Aether, so +1 more of that, which we can use to open chests at the end. Or this one empowers nearby foes, pulling foes inward. So just for the sake of being able to see this, I'll pick the one with the cool power. So pulls foes inwards. Okay, so that is automatically going to happen next time we see one of those spires that we need to kill minions around. So I'm just going to keep killing things until the next pillar comes up. Okay, so here's one of those pillars, and now we pick the power where it pulls them in. So you can see some of them are kind of getting zipped in there. There you go, they get pulled in, sort of like whirlwind. So there it is. There's more Aethers to pick up here. They show up sort of like the missions that you get on the map. You can see like these little burning wisp things. So here we go, they're pulling more dudes in. And that's the power that I received this one. So then we go over here to the right-hand side. And there's a little thingy over here. It's going to be one of these boss guys. We got to kill the boss guy. We pick up the thing, and we just kind of keep doing the wave. So we got about another 30 seconds or so until this wave's over. I'm just going to keep doing this. All right, so it's the next wave. So we get more powers again. Now, Hellfire is going to rain upon me, but at the end of each wave spawn like bonus rewards, basically the Aether again. I can make it where normal monster damage do more, but killing them spawns Aether events 50% faster. Or I can do it where the normal monsters have more damage, but gathering Aether increases my movement speed. Now, I don't really care about movement speed. It's a pretty small map. So I'm just going to take the one that makes the Aether events spawn faster, because hopefully that gives us more Aether overall, which I can use at the end for rewards. So now it's back to killing these guys again. The waves are continuing. Okay, so Spire Event is up here, pulling them back in again because of our first power. That remains. It's not just for that wave, it's for all the waves. And the events are a little bit faster this time. You see that'd be another one of those overworld events, like from the Helltide there. The events are a little bit faster now because of the previous power that we just took. And minions just keeps kind of spawning on you. It's sort of like a Cursed Shrine event where they just kind of spawn on top of you here. We run over here, there's another event. Kill the guy, get the Aether, and continue. So this is it. 30 more seconds, and I'll show you the next reward. Okay, the next reward time. Now, we can do Aether mass damage, but +1 Aether. Elite damage plus 25%, but they explode and damage foes. I don't really care about that. Hellfire rains upon us, but spawns more Aether. So again, we're trying to get more Aether. That's literally the entire reason we're doing this. So we're going to do the ones that give us more Aether, and we're going to go back to the grind. Now, maybe if this was a harder one, the harder compass that you use to open this, the harder it is, then maybe I'd have to take the ones to like kind of help me out in terms of killing things. But as you can probably tell from the footage already, it's not super hard so far just to kill these guys, at least in this tier. They're only level 100. I heard they go up to basically 200 at the higher tier there. So as it stands here, we're just kind of slaughtering these, so I'm just trying to get more and more rewards, do the events. Everything's pretty easy. It's just a room that we're going to constantly kill stuff. Okay, so we're in the wave 4 here. Let's see. Soul Spires require 2x kills, but give 2x aether. Grant +1 aether from the masses, or spawn 50% faster. Now we already have a 50% faster, so I'm going to do another 50% faster and see if this can stack. This also stacks the enemy's damage, as far as I can tell, so we should be having quite a lot of events quite quickly. Let's see when the first one actually appears. Just going to keep killing stuff until the first one appears. This should be plus 100% because we've picked this one twice now. Okay, there's an event down here. Slay monsters to draw out the aether, so we kill this thing. Oh, there's this big guy now. Okay, he's dead. Kind of continuing. There's another event. Yeah, the events are definitely spawning faster now, so that seems like it could be a pretty decent one to pick. All right, that one's over. Now, where's the next event? Still don't see the next event. Kind of, okay. Oh, it's right back over here. There's the new one. All right, and we continue. So yeah, definitely the events are spawning faster from that. There's another event, and it's over. More monsters spawning. It kind of seems like sometimes it just spawns like a whole bunch of the same monster, and then it does like, and I see like before it was the Skithering guys, those ones are Marauders, so it kind of seems like it cycles through what minions are spawning. Also, your potions aren't refilling. They refill between waves, but not during the waves, at least as far as I can tell. So because of that, you have to survive with the 9 potions every wave, and that part can be somewhat tricky, I suppose, probably when we get to the higher tier ones. So far, it's pretty easy, but if we got to the higher tier ones, it'd probably be a little bit more difficult. All right, so wave 5 of 5 completed. So now that wave 5 of 5 is completed, we go up here, and you can see our potions refilled after the wave. We go up here, we open the door, and now we have to do the boss fight. The boss fight basically consists of, there's 10 different variations of 3 bosses. The 3 bosses are the 3 different Fell Council, as they call them. So we got the Flame, the Maelstrom, and the Shadow, and each of them are going to have like corresponding attacks or themes based upon what they actually do. So now we just have to survive the boss fight here. I'll show you the entire boss fight so you can kind of see what it's about. The guy's got Hydra heads that summon, kind of cool. All right, and should be down here kind of soon. There's the stagger. All right. There's 2 of them, 1 left, just the flame guy left, and these guys do spawn potions. Kind of a lot of potions. All right, and boss down. Okay, so now we have completed the compass in the Infernal Horde Tier 3. Again, this is only Tier 3. It goes up to, I believe, 10, but I'd have to see. Now, you have aether. So I have 45 aether. Now, I get to pick between greater equipment that requires 250 birthing aether. So apparently I didn't do a good enough job or kill them fast enough or whatever it may be to get the 250. This is for the greater affix guaranteed. I can spend 25 to get an equipment, and these are targetable equipment pieces from the new uniques and legendaries aspects that are arriving in Season 5. So this is one way to like target farm this stuff. Or I can do spoils of materials. Now, since I only have 45, I can really only pick one of these. Or I could dump all remaining aether for gold. They say all remaining aether because the way it works is, let's just go with equipment. So you pick one and you get something. So I got here, we got a new one here, and the new weapon, the Shard of Verithial, I suppose here. So I got these 2 new items from the new pool. And then I have 20 aether left. Now I have 25 left. I could pick this one. If I use 25 here and I had 275 total and 250 left, I could do this one. So you can kind of pick from, you can mix match them, and then anything that's left you can click and you can just basically dump into gold. There's the gold. I have 252. Now I have 253 and some change, and you can get some gold. And there's a convenience stash right here. You can just sort of like dump stuff in if you need to have a little bit of room. So that is effectively the game mode. Now you might be wondering, what do I think about this game mode? It kind of seems like a big Cursed Shrine event. Seems kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know how much I would enjoy this after the first like 10 or 15 of these, to be quite honest. I think they look kind of cool. I'm sure it gets more difficult as you have the more tiers, but it's not really too complicated. You know, they spawn on top of you, you kill them, you pick something up in the chest, you kind of continue. So the game mode itself is not probably the whole reason you would log in and play Season 5. It's kind of fun, but it's really just a means to the end to get materials, pit materials, get greater affixes, etc. You're going to be doing it for the reward. And as far as I can tell, the reward you'll probably be doing them for the most is to mix up to get the materials. So if you get sick of doing the pit, or if you just want to get the new uniques, etc. It does seem like this is a pretty good way to get the new uniques. So that part's cool. I do quite like that, and that being able to get the greater affix is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to keep going through them. The other part that's like kind of hard is you have to get the compasses, and the compasses themselves either drop. It says when you read the tutorial that it drops from the Hell Tides or it drops from Nightmare dungeons as well. I heard they drop from bosses and also whispers too, so I have to confirm that. But you have to actually get the compass to be able to do this. Kind of all in all about the new mechanic, I think it's kind of cool. I think it feels like a mini game mode. It doesn't feel like a whole like seasonal mechanic. It feels like just kind of an additional room. I know season 5 is sort of a short season, but there are other things about season 5, about season 5, like the 50 new unique aspects, etc. that I think are kind of like a bigger deal than actually this mini game mode. So I don't think that that's going to be like the main focus of season 5. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of mid. That's just my take anyway. We'll be live streaming and testing the rest of it, and there will be a link down below in case you wish to come by the live stream. Have a great day.